This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's go back to call first quarter in 90 when Sting gets hurt before he has a chance to dethrone Ric Flair and become world champion at Great American Bash in 90. It was supposed to happen ahead of time. Sting gets hurt, the patella injury. And Lex Luger is supposed to be the next guy, and Flair flat refuses to drop the belt to Lex, saying we promised it to Sting. Now here it is again. We're asking Rick to drop the belt to Luger, and he's saying, nope, don't think I can. And this has got to be something that not only bothers Lex, but I imagine Barry Windham, because Barry Windham, a lot of people thought going back at this point, 5 years, was one of the best wrestlers in the entire industry, and a former stablemate of Rick's and a running mate and a drinking buddy and a friend. And obviously he used to run the roads with his dad and thought a lot of him.
Yep.
But now both of these guys are in sort of a lame duck spot because Rick's gone. I'm curious, do you remember there being any frustrations that were voiced that you heard from either Wyndham or Luger about, damn it, we appreciate all that he did for us, but what the fuck? He left, he took the belt?
Nothing specific, because everybody looked at Rick as on a different level than everybody else.
Yeah.
He was just, people didn't openly, some would when he was gone. But out of respect, he didn't get a lot of shit in that regard. There were people, I mean, I've talked to people and I'll tell you here on this show that that's not the way you do business.
Right.
And Nate knows that. But again, it got so personal and it lingered so long that we're losing options. We're losing the desire to negotiate and solve this issue. I don't know at that point in time, or at a certain point, around this time, I think Rick had given up. I'm leaving. I'm tired of this shit. I'm going to go to WWE, WWF, whatever, and work for Vince. But a lot of people didn't understand. Just drop the belt. What's it going to hurt? It's not going to hurt your next job. It's not going to hurt your next booking. It's personal now. It's not about business. It wasn't the right thing to do for business, Conrad. It wasn't. We just raped and pillaged the damn title, in my view. And here's what's frustrating. And I'm not blaming Rick, because Rick could have done or not have done it. I'm just saying that this whole scenario with this title became, every day when I went to the office, something different. You know, I had an hour conversation with Flair's lawyer today. That Dennis Guthrie guy, you know him? Oh, I don't know. I knew who he was. Knowing, no. And it got to be like this one-upsmanship.
Yeah.
He hit me with this zinger and I hit him this mine back. You know, we're going to get this done. And we'll get it done our way. So it's the ego shit.
Everybody's focused on winning.
No matter the price.
Yes.
No matter the price, buddy.
So let's talk about, just take a time out very briefly and take a sidebar before we jump into the show. How much of this is on Dusty Rhodes? I'm not pointing the finger. I'm just saying Dusty comes back. He finishes up with Vince in January 91, immediately comes back. And for lack of a better phrase, at times he and Rick had a love-hate relationship. Back in the Crockett era, we read about it in both of their books, and we've heard the Crockett's talk about it, that, you know, Dusty had Jimmy's ear, and then Rick would go have dinner with the family, and Jim would try to placate everybody, but it was a process. And now that Dusty's back and he feels like he's in the office and he already doesn't feel like Hurd is an ally, how much of that do you think plays on him?
Some, no doubt.
Mimic it there. Yeah.
No doubt some, Conrad, but it's not the excuse. It's not the reason that, well, Dusty's lingering, you know, mind games adversely affected Rick and blah, blah, blah. You know, people can have their opinion on that if they want. My opinion is it's a cop-out. It's an excuse. When you're down to where it's your lawyer and the head of the company. That's where you are. That's it. So what happened before don't mean shit. Doesn't mean anything. We want to fix this problem. And here's how I propose that we do it. And my solution would have been, I want to leave your contract alone.
Yeah.
I don't want to affect anything. So as far as you can leave this meeting with me today with no loss of income.
Yep.
And, no change in the basic structure of your deal. So, but that's not, it never came close to that. I don't think. Again, got too personal, and you can't let the personal side completely overtake the emotional side of any negotiation, including pro wrestling.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.